everybody, and welcome to day 21. It is the winter solstice. It is the shortest day of the year, and honestly, looking at the sky outside, I don't think the sun has any intention of actually getting up at all today. I am currently, it is in the morning, obviously, and I am currently still in my pajamas. I'm about to hop in the shower. Because today I think it's probably going to be a busy day. Firstly, I want to do a little clean around the house in order to make sure that it's all nice and clean. I don't need to do any particular rushing around for when I leave to go down south and see my family on the 23rd in the morning. And secondly, just because it's that time of the week and I normally do a weekly clear out anyway. So yeah. We tried to fix a PlayStation yesterday. It's not actually broken, it's just the hard drive is failing. So, and it didn't work because the storage that I had, it didn't like. It was saying it was not compatible or anything like that. And it's like, I'm not quite sure what its problem was, but there we go. But yes, so there's that. So Matt's going to come around with his external storage to see if we can shift all of the save data onto that, because I don't really want to lose it. And then we're going to open it up and try and install the new hard drive and see if that works. Theoretically, it should do. It should do. We're going to hold, and if it does, we're going to boot it up and we're going to see what happens. If his hard drive is okay, then and it's not failing, because that is the problem with PlayStations. Then all's right and good with the world of PlayStation. And if it isn't, we'll just plug mine back in again and go from there. And at some point, I'll just have to buy a new hard drive because Matt has ascended to the PlayStation 5. However, I cannot afford a console that currently costs the same amount as a used secondhand car. So, yeah. So I'm currently, it would be far cheaper for me to kind of like buy a new hard drive than it would be for me to, and install that, than it would be for me to kind of upgrade to a PlayStation 5 at this point. I would love a PlayStation 5 because the graphics look amazing from what I've seen from Matt's PlayStation 5. But consequently, that's a thing. So that's something in the future anyway. Maybe sort out my dental problems first. But yeah, so I'm going to hop into the shower. Matt's going to pop over and fiddle with that. I can do it myself, it's just I've got loads of things to do. Do some tidying, do some hoovering. I need snacks for when I go down south, because finances mean I'm probably not going to be able to buy anything in the station at the moment, because again, please. And what else? I've got so many other things, like the list is really long today. Yeah, the list is really long today. I've got some shopping that I need to put away as well, just so that like we're not out of food for like the next couple of days. And yeah, let's get on with it. Hello. Right, so hair's done, shower's done, bedroom's sort of made. Need to still do unpacking, but I've got to put a few things away, and I've just remembered I was supposed to be icing a gingerbread house today. Why do I leave all these things till the last minute? So, okay, so my HelloFresh box that I've got, oh, let me turn you up a little bit. There we go. My HelloFresh box that I've got, I got a discount because I had some credit. I really like HelloFresh, but I do know that it is a bit pricey sometimes. But I really like it because it's very, very convenient. That's kind of what I wanted. And as I had credit of £25, I thought, hell, I was going to use it. So I've got my big bag of things that need to go in the fridge. And, haha. See, these are the bits that I particularly like because I keep them. So, we've got, oh, if I can open, maybe that's just one. Ah, there are the others. So I've got, they're all on card as well, so they're very durable. So I've got brilliant bacon at linguine Alfredo. Middle Eastern inspired sticky beef with pomegranate molasses, tabbouleh, parsley and yoghurt. Looks very nice. And then this is probably what I'm going to cook tomorrow for my son, which is chicken in creamy peppercorn sauce with mash and roast carrots. Like so. So yes. Now, my son needs to be picked up later, so I've still got so much to do, but at least I can do some of it when my son is actually here. But my son needs to be picked up later. He's only staying with me for a short time because he's having his first week with his dad at Christmas, and then his second week with me at Christmas, because I had him for Christmas last year, etc, etc, etc. And rather than kind of going backwards and forwards midweek, he decided, or like the day after, like Boxing Day, which is what his father insisted last year, then basically I let Ruben decide what it was that he wanted to do. The fact that he was spending Christmas with his dad was not negotiable, because, you know, if he'd said no, and his dad found out, there would have been hell to pay. So going and spending Christmas with his dad was non-negotiable. But he got to choose whether or not he wanted to be coming backwards and forwards, or spending one half in one place, one half of the holiday in another, and he chose the latter one. And as he's 10 years old, he's got all the reason to do that. So yes, still waiting on a map, by the way. He's got to be around somewhere. He'll turn up when he turns up. But yes, so that's what I got with HelloFresh, and my son loves them. So, however, I do need to check dates. The chicken is always 27th for the chicken. That's pretty good. Oh, that's correct. Okay, 27th for the chicken, 14th of Jan for the bacon. So the pasta can be done much later. 28th of December for the beef. So I think we're definitely going to do the chicken tomorrow. Get a garlic thing, more creme fraiche. They do like to make things with a lot of creme fraiche. Greek style yogurts, peas. Okay, I think we're good. Right then, so that's that one. And then we've got these, and I always like to have a look inside because the bags are supposed to be so you can just store them. Very rarely have I found, yeah, that's what I thought. They need, some of them need to go in the fridge. That one realistically needs to go in the fridge. So, because it's got vegetables in. This one, number 3. That bit needs to go in the fridge. It's my one gripe with them is the fact they put stuff in bags that they say like, oh, the bags don't need to go in the fridge. Only the stuff that's in the chill bag needs to go in the fridge. And it's like, no, something like this needs to go in the fridge. And then there's this one is number 2. What we've got in here? Yep, more stuff in the fridge. That needs to go in the fridge. The rest of it, oh no, there's tomato there, that needs to go in the fridge. And the rest of that's okay. Cool. But I do like to open them. Right then, so the box can go in my recycling later. These can go in my cupboard. Where in my cupboard, I'm not quite sure, but they're going to go in my cupboard somewhere. I think they're going to have to go on top of there, I think. Fold them down as small as they'll go. this one needs to go in the fridge anyway. So there we go. So all of this stuff, I'll give you a quick look. All of this stuff needs to go into my fridge. Stay. So all this stuff needs to go into my fridge, which is what I'm going to do now. I skipped a little bit there because we were talking PlayStation stuff, and you probably didn't need to hear any of that. So, yeah, okay. Let's ice some gingerbread house, shall we? First thing I'm going to do is grab this. Tie my hair back. I need a spoon, like so. Make sure that our icing, my icing has gone ever so slightly kind of yellow caramel coloured because I put vanilla in it, and it's natural vanilla, so it's gone sort of slightly yellow. Which is really unfortunate. And the trick is to pipe the designs on the panels before you stick it together. That's exactly the right consistency. I'm wondering if I add a little bit more icing sugar, it will go stiffer, but I can add some more water. Maybe I can make it go paler as well. Right. Woo. Let's amalgamate that into what we've already got, which will make it go really stiff. Which is ironically kind of what we'll want later, is we'll just add more icing sugar until we get something that's much thicker. And more fondant-like rather than just icing-like. No, I think it's just unfortunately going to stay kind of a yellow colour. Right, add a little bit more water. And the trick is with this to add the water very slowly. Because the powder sugar is very fine, so it will dissolve really quickly, which is what it's designed to do. There we go, we're back to a nice kind of consistency again, and we're slightly paler than we were before. And I mean, it's a weird colour, but you know, at least it's going to taste nice. Yeah, perfect consistency. And realistically, it doesn't actually matter because we're just going to eat it probably tonight anyway, so. Right, so this is my piping bag. It's a disposable piping bag because I have not got time to try and clean a piping bag. I'm going to turn it inside out because then the top doesn't get all messy. And we're going to take our spoon. Now, it's been a while since I've used an actual piping bag, so you know, this could be interesting. I have no idea how we're going to get it from the bowl. Into the piping bag. Okay, let me see if there's a way to hold this like that. Woo! If you can hear any music going on, it's because I've got the music on in the living room. And the great thing about water icing, as opposed to like royal icing, which is done with egg and things, is the fact that you can I can put some more in there. You can coax it back into life as it starts to kind of like go by adding just a touch of hot water. There we go. I'll put that to one side. Look at that, no mess. I'm just going to grab it, twist it, and now we have an icing bag. And then all we're going to do, we're not going to fit anything, we're just going to snip a little bit off the end. Whoa! Well, the bag burst on me. At least the surface is clean. Can you get me another bag out of there, please? Like, now? Right, open the bag. I'm just going to slip one inside the other. Okay. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Probably not.
Well, I mean, what is gingerbread making with that little mess, I suppose? Okay. Right.
Here we go.
There we go. So, less accidents, all the gumdrops are on. It looks fantastic. So, we're going to give them a little bit of time, and we're going to stick them together. Same icing, just much thicker.
It's going to absolutely knacker my hand, but I'm quite pleased with those. Yeah.
Okay, so this time, without the oops, I have managed to do this. Let us try and stick this thing together. Okay. Just got a small plate because I don't need a big one. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to work fairly fast. So this is going to kind of go on here. This is where this all goes terribly wrong. But oh no, we've got it. It's split again. These piping bags are useless.
I mean, they were 99p.
I mean, they were 99p, but like...
At least they got them wrong.
Right. So there we go, we've got one. I'm going to put that on there like that. And then we've got an end piece. Stay up. No. Like I said, we have a standing structure. Okay. Okay. Mildly surprising myself with how well this is going.
there it is. One gingerbread house. I am quite pleased with that. I mean, the roof is definitely diabetes, but I'm quite pleased with that. Very happy. In the meantime, having been doing gingerbread houses, Matt has been trying to fix the PlayStation. It was not successful. The idea we had was not successful. But now we're about to find out whether or not we've actually just completely buggered it or not. And, yeah. Theoretically speaking, it should be fine. We've had to put the old hard drive back in. So theoretically speaking, it should be the operative word in this sentence, be fine. And I've also realised that I haven't quite written the newsletter yet, so, or rather, not written it, but like sent it and finalised it. And I was like, I knew there was something else that I needed to do on my list. Well, that looks marginally better.
Yeah, it is, because it's the same hard drive, so I've already got everything on it. So you're good. So it just means that what I will do is you can keep that, and that'll have all of your downloaded stuff on there already, so all your games, save data, that stuff on there. So
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah,
so, okay. So, right. So this will be a bit of a stopgap measure for you for now. Feel free to put as much as you want on there, because there is 1,000 gigabytes worth of space. That's maybe half. So, and like in the new year, I will just buy myself a new one. So you can keep that one, okay?
Am I going to have to reinstall everything again? I was thinking more along the lines of like all my son's stuff. Am I going to have to reinstall the games?
I will have a look for you, but if this plays with everything on there, the rest should still be on there. Because I moved, like I said, everything over.
Okay.
I feel like a kid again, because I was sat down on the floor. Because I got to, I'm not, so some of your viewers might remember it. So some of your viewers might remember it, but I had the original like chunky box Xbox style console when it first came out, with the really big cross in the middle of that. And I sat down in the living room and played on that for a good like 3-4 hours, and I loved it. And then we moved into my room and things then went from there. I do love the music on this.
Yeah. They I was looking at Blizzard on LinkedIn, and they had a thing by their artists and designers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We're all good.
Okay. So can we just check my son's games?
So what's one of his?
Go for Hot Wheels. And now there's nothing on the old hard drive, is there? Except for the operating system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. Anyway, it currently looks a lot lighter outside my windows, and I assure you it is. And believe it or not, it's like the sun went down at 2:30 today.
Yeah, it's now 25 past 3.
Yeah, the sun went actually down at 2:30. We're now in the twilight. And yeah, it's a bit crazy. But we're going to call it here for the vlog today. We have seen a lot of Matt in this vlog, partly because we pre-recorded some of it, partly because I needed a cameraman,
And partly because I'm like 10 minutes away.
and partly because you live literally 10 minutes away.
Yep. And I do
So
quite enjoy the walk because I literally listen to music and sometimes headbang whilst I'm walking. I get a very strange look, but it's very amusing.
okay, but yeah, so yes, basically, so there's all the reasons for that. But yeah, we're gonna end the vlog for today. As of tomorrow, the days start getting lighter again.
Which I will wholly welcome because it feels weird waking up at 7, half 7, and it's dark, and I'm double checking every time. It's no, it is 7:30. Lights go on.
But yeah, so there's that. And I will see you tomorrow for day 22. We're heading towards day 23 and 24. So there may be a slight delay in the uploads. Normally I have the vlog of the day uploaded by 9 p.m. Here's the problem with that. Where my family live, the internet is not so great. So consequently, the uploads may be a little late. However, we'll do our best. And like I said, there's a possibility that I don't record day 24. Simply because it's Christmas Eve, there'll be loads of family around, and some people do not want to be on the vlog. So, but yeah, let's rock on. We've got one more day at least of me having decent internet and being able to actually do that. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 22. Bye bye.